I need a 30 for 30 to show that I'm different like Jordan and Pippen, you bitch. I need a 30 for 30 like Jalen and Webber. Nobody gon' fuck on my clique. I need a 30 for 30. All right. I don't know of any show in sports media that been as high on Russell Wilson as us. We did a segment earlier this year where I think we all snapped out about how he has never gotten an MVP vote before. And we kind of chronicled him throughout the year. But last Sunday wasn't his best game. Some are saying that he kind of pushed himself out of the MVP race. Do you agree with those that say Russell Wilson basically stunk it up against the Bills and gave that game to the Bills? Or do you say it's their defense and he just trying to compensate for a terrible defense? Clay, we'll start with you.
It's a little bit of both. That defense, I think they said they like statistically the worst defense in the NFL. So I mean, he does have a terrible defense at this point. But at the same time, the quarterback, when they win, the quarterback get the glory. So when you lose, especially when you get turnovers, you got to be fair and be the same way. And I mean, I know it was, you know what I'm saying? They was clawing back and this and the third, but like when you have turnovers like that, it's gonna kill you. And so as far as going back to like the MVP concerns, I think because of the Mahomes hype train, and then also with Allen putting up good numbers and beating him, it may have knocked him down a peg or two. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to that, because it's like, okay, you have MVP candidates and then one beats the other, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like that's just the nature of it. And then one with, okay, we still living on that Mahomes train. So it's like, to me, that just kind of cleared the path for Mahomes to kind of, put it up as a toss up for him to be still, to kind of win it. But like I said, when you do them turnovers like that, especially with a team that's good as well, when you turn the ball over 4 times, I just got onto Tom Brady ass about doing it. I got to do the same about Russ. So it's like, yeah, if you turn the ball over and you lose, and it's because of certain turnovers, then I gotta put the L on Russ on this one. So I mean, I know he's doing a Herculean effort by having to score all these points when he really just don't. I mean, I know DK Cole, and I know his receiving core. I mean, they got some decent talent with his receiving core, but I mean, I don't think he had any running backs at that point because he lost all of them. So I mean, I think I guess I don't know if he tried to do too much, or was it just too much expectations upon him to try to pull a rabbit out of the hat, as far as with what he has with the defense, and he missing a major part of the offense, which is the running game for them, and he's missing those key players when it comes to that. But I mean, turnovers are turnovers, so I don't think it should knock him out the MVP race like that. But I mean, you know how the media is, especially with black quarterbacks. I mean, both of them mixed, but you know what I'm saying. I think Mahomes got a white wife. You know what I'm saying. Russ got Sierra. So that hey. So you know that they're gonna give him the edge on with Mahomes because of that. So I think he kind of messed himself up out of the MVP race when it came to that. I'm just being honest. You know how it is with black quarterbacks. So
they might not like seeing Mahomes with a white woman like that.
But they're gonna accept them more. You see what I'm saying? So
to your point, currently the Seahawks are 30th in the league. 32 teams in the league, y'all. 32 teams in the league. They are 30th right now, giving up 30.4 points a game. Only 2 defenses are worse than them right now. That's the Jaguars and the Dallas Cowboys are the absolute worst right now.
Oh, okay. Well, my bad. I misspoke. You know what I'm saying? You have a bottom 3 defense, but still, to go back to my point of that he has a team. I mean, that pretty much he got to score over 30 almost a game to win those games, and then you cripple the running game gets crippled as well, and it's like there's only so much you can overcome, and the turnovers showed up, and hate to say it, but that's a major reason why they lost that game.
Yeah, Joe, what were your thoughts on it?
Well, I think 2020 crazy because I actually agree with Clay.
Oh, it's
Man,
back-to-back segments. I gotta switch this shit up.
bro, it's a
I'm, I'm
it's
being a peacemaker in this motherfucker.
right. As he said, it's a little bit of both. You gave the defense numbers, the defensive statistics, which is horrid.
Yeah, this is terrible.
Um,
This
but
is
Russ went 28 for 41, 390 yards, two TDs, two INTs, two fumbles. It was clear. It looks like he was trying to do too much. Maybe he was trying to overcompensate. The way they both were playing was like one of them. I think the defense may have went to Russ and was like, "Hey, we gonna let the Bills win this." And Russ said, "You know what? I'm with you. I'm gonna ride with you. You do your part. I'm gonna do mine." Because
right.
that's what it looked like. But as far as him getting knocked out of the MVP running, I don't think he's knocked out. I think I had him leading at one point.
Mm-hmm.
I have dropped him. Mahomes look like he's there. I think Aaron Rodgers is still in the running. But this year, when Russ lost, he went 33 for 50, 328 yards, three TDs, three INTs. Can't quite remember the team that they
Mm-hmm.
lost to before this one. Do y'all know which one it was?
The
Pull it up.
Cardinals. They lost to the Cardinals. Yeah, that what it
Cardinals.
was.
That's who it was. Arizona Cardinals. So he against the Cardinals, he went 33 of 50, 328 yards, three TDs, three INTs.
Mm-hmm.
And people talk then about, hey, is he hurting his MVP case? Well, the next game he decided to go 27 of 37, 261 yards, four TDs, zero INTs. Unfortunately, it was against my Niners. But Russ, anytime he put together a horrid outing, he, unlike Tom, actually does come back the very next game and have us talking about this man is the MVP.
That's
Like
what I
like
said.
he,
The
he
Brady fans say Tom always come back. I'm telling you,
listen, but
we gonna have some smoke this week
I,
in the
I already
comment
know
section.
it. But Russ, he bounces back. That's what he does. That
Right.
does that doesn't bode well for the. I think they play the Rams,
Yeah, they got
so
the
that
Rams.
doesn't bode well for them. But that's Russ is. I, I can't even believe I'm saying the guy is amazing. The way he escapes sacks is ridiculous.
Mhm.
It's almost unfair. Like he got the leg strength, unlike Tom.
Right.
Cause we see Kyler looks like he does exactly what how Russ does it. That the pirouette. I don't know if these guys did ballet or not. I ain't necessarily requesting for fathers to go out and have their sons do ballet
Right.
just for that, but like their footwork is ridiculous.
Mhm.
I what I will say is hmm, this is about the Bills though. What I'm about to say about the Bills. The Bills look like they got a thing going here. They won their first four games. They
Mhm.
lost their next two. They done won their next three. So it looks like I gotta if the Bills gonna win the AFC East, right?
Uh-huh.
I know people were talking about has Josh Allen, fell off a cliff, this, that, and the third. I think he just had two bad games.
Mhm.
So I'm saying that to say the Seahawks did not lose to a bad team.
Mhm.
I actually think the Bills is legit.
They 7-2.
Yeah, I think they legit. So I mean, if you take Russ with a 30th ranked defense, I mean they could lose that game. He didn't put up. I mean the turnovers are horrible, but as far as yards, and I mean he did actually throw touchdowns, unlike Tom Brady did. And I know the Brady fans, I'm actually giving them more stuff to come at me with.
They
That's why I
coming.
keep mentioning his name.
They coming.
I know it. But yeah, he's still in the MVP running. But I will say, Mahomes got a lock on it. I think
Okay.
it might be his to lose now.
Okay. See and that's my thing with it. Kind of to piggyback, I think off of Clay. I want to say, I think said somebody. When you got a guy, you walk out there as the quarterback on Sunday. And you know I at least got to get 31 to win. I got to get 31 to be in this game. I know my boy is finna give up 30. How am I not in the MVP discussion? Like, y'all know I'm working on this quarterback project. I'm working on the QB GOAT project. You know what I'm saying? So I did a lot of work during this past week where I made my little mini vacation. And I'm noticing the league like to give a quarterback the MVP during years where if you go look up, his defense be souped or his running game be like top 10, top 5 and shit. But then they say, no, but you the MVP though. And I'm like, what we going by? How are we defining this? Are we saying this the best player? Are we saying this person literally is most valuable to their team? Without this player, they would not be in the playoffs. What we doing? Because if we doing most valuable, the motherfucker 6-2. Now I'm looking at the schedule. Look like the only good team that they beat would be the Dolphins. Dolphins pretty good this year. They say they defense real solid. And we know Fitzpatrick was playing good. Tua coming in, playing solid. You know, his first 2 starts. But defense that trash, fuck the schedule. If y'all 6-2 with a defense that trash, I'm impressed.
Right.
The 30th ranked defense and your ass 6-2, I'm impressed by that. So I wouldn't personally knock him out of the MVP discussion. Y'all right though. Y'all absolutely right. Somebody like Mahomes, somebody with the shit soup form, but they playing well, but the shit soup form. Like imagine you think Mahomes would have only 1 pick if his defense was giving up 30 points where he in situations where he got a force it. Nah. He ain't really got to force no ball.
No.
All that skill and the way and to draw that bitch up. I rarely see, even though he got that rocket, I know he got a rocket on. I rarely see Patrick have to force a ball in there, man.
Put it like this, with no Kelsey. If he ain't have no Kelsey, he'd probably kind of be in that same situation. Because I say Tyreek equal. Yeah, he kind of equal DK and yeah, Tyler. He kind of equal them out.
Okay.
But you know, Kelsey, like I said, outside of Kittle, he the best tight end in the game. Outside of Kittle, you can go neck for tit for tat for those two.
Bruh, so the Chiefs are ranked number 6 defense in the league right now.
Yeah.
So he got the number 6 defense. Russ got the 30th.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
defense. But y'all are right. Y'all are right though. Y'all absolutely right. That's why we here though. Cause they ain't gonna mention that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I hope they don't knock him out. At least can he get a vote this year? But like Joe said, I am impressed by the Bills. I wish they were doing some of this when Tom Brady was still up there with the Patriots. Right. Not hating on Brady, bitch ass motherfuckers. Just saying that we would have wanted to see a more competitive division. You know what I'm saying at that time, rather than seeing all that bullshit we was seeing every time they in the AFC least.
Man, we had to either worry about either the Ravens or the Steelers knocking them out. Really, that was all we had. Jets, and like the Jets had a little hot year, but outside of that, you had to either expect the Steelers or the Ravens to knock them out.
But see,
other than that, cakewalk.
With the Bills and the Dolphins and the Jets being so bad, the Ravens and the Steelers would
had to come to them.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because you win that division, you finna end up with, and the Ravens and Steelers be duking it out. They'll make each other. But one of them might flip-flop in terms of the division winner, and then they had to take their ass to Foxborough.
That man had a 6-0 head start.
And we know what happened in Foxborough. We know what's going on in that motherfucker.
Okay.
We just giving facts, people.
Okay.
Don't be mad at us.
Okay, Supreme Court. Went to the Supreme Court. Now, that's crazy. There's some football stuff go to the Supreme Court. Like, oh, man, that's crazy.
Well, what was, which man, one?
The first one?
Which gate went to the Supreme Court?
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad that you got to say that. I think it was the first one. The first gate.
We got Spy Gate. We got Deflate Gate.
Look, the first gate.
What was the last one? Remember they had a video coordinator go and start filming somebody again.
I think it was the Bengals gate. The Bengals gate.
Bengals gate.
Yeah.
And then the owner had massage gate.
Okay.
Hey. Hold on. That's when you know you taking cheating to another level though. You taping the Bengals, man. You taping the Bengals?
They don't give a
Hey,
fuck.
Go.
Go. Subscribe to our daddy's YouTube channel. He's the best. Hit the like button, turn on the notifications.